Hello guys and welcome back to the channel. Apologies for my extended break. I've been spending a bit of time with the kids. So, where we were previously, we just had our butts kicked again. I managed to get back away from the battle and we kind of left the Sturgians, and I said I would recruit some troops and then come back to it, which is exactly what I have done. We've recruited a bunch of troops, there's a few upgrades that need doing, and then I've also increased the number, or I'm going to increase the number of line breakers we have, because we only had a handful of them before. So what I'm going to do is, once these guys are fully trained up, I want to split these evenly between the two, which should be fine. So if I shift click that, there we go, that'll do for now. So we're going to have a 50-50 split of spearmen versus line breakers. To be fair, with the kind of tactics that we're using, we could afford to have less spearmen in there, but we'll refine that as we go on. We got a line breaker and a spearman waiting to be turned into their heavy variants, but we'll leave that for now. You'll have to forgive me, I am just acclimatizing to where we were. So we are still on our own. We haven't got a kingdom of our own yet. Have any towns rebelled? We don't really have the manpower to take over a town yet. We need our guys' stewardship to get up so we can do that. Wasn't it the scholar? No, it wasn't the scholar. It was the surgeon. There we go. So his stewardship's on the rise. So he needs some training, really, more than anything. Because all of his skills are quite low, and we need to be able to put more focus points in stewardship so we can increase party size. And we need to make money. We are struggling for money at the moment due to losing our army a couple of times. So what we'll focus on today is we'll jump into another conflict. Hopefully this time not be silly enough to lose all of our troops. And then we will see about getting our guy leveled up a little bit so we can spend another focus point into stewardship. First of all, what I'm going to do is throw away all these pieces of gear to get some experience for the troops. There we go. We also have no food. Not sure how that happened. That'll do us for now. How many days worth of food is that? 23. That'll be fine. We've got an arena. Unless it's a steel banner, that's not worth anything to us. We are at the point now where it's not really worth us doing arena fights unless there's something in it for us. I mean, we could do 10 more and take the top crown. Get 1 renown a day. Why not? Fairly simple to do. And what I'll do is I've got some blacksmithing materials on me as well, so we'll do some blacksmithing. Because look, there's hardly any money to be made in it now. Yeah, this is not going to do anyone. I don't need 2 shields. I could do with an extra spear though. Oh, it's over here. There we go. In pretty much all of the Sturgian rounds that involve a horse, it's almost always more efficient to actually just get off the horse and fight on foot. So we're wagering 300, we're going to win 30 extra. So, if you look, we put 900 stake in, we're going to win 1,290. So that's with the rogue perk for doubling betting amounts and tournaments. So at this stage, there is no point in really doing these unless the reward's really good. So once we're at the top of the leaderboard, we'll leave it. Ooh, Samir, he's quite good. Not as good as me. We got a bit of renown, we got a bit of money. That'll be fine. Now we can craft some weapons. Oh, I don't have any materials. I think I just sold everything by accident. Did I throw everything away? I think I might have thrown everything away. Yeah, because all my blacksmithing materials are gone as well. Did I? I'll have to look at the footage. I think I literally just threw everything away. I think I was in that all, and I've just gone like that to donate. I might have just thrown all our blacksmithing materials away. Right. I suppose we aren't doing that then. Let's find somebody to join. We can join the Sturgians again. I think they're still at war. No, we can't, because I gave away all my horses as well. Oh, for the love of all that's good and holy. Right. Let's go find some horses. What a mistake to make. I could reload the save and save the time, but that'd be cheating. Steward's still ticking up nicely. Ooh. We're now oversubscribed on our troops. By quite a significant number, okay. Seven troops have already left, that's fine. Done. I forgot I had a bunch of people out on quests. That's all of them done though. So we shouldn't run into that problem again. What's the map looking like? It's not too bad. Again, it doesn't really matter what horses you use as long as you've got horses. I just use the ones from the Azerai lands because they tend to be cheaper. I don't know why, they just do. Especially when I'm going to be buying them on bulk. Should get a bulk discount. We will get horses as and when we fight people in battles, so it's not a massive problem. When we've got our own settlement, what I like to do is I will stash, because you get a stash when you've got a town. So I like to stash my extra horses in the town. So then when something like this happens and I've been defeated in battle and I'm having to sort of reconstitute, I can just go back to my stash and get all the horses from there. And normally it's enough to get me back on my feet. Because you don't need to have a horse for every footman off the bat. Eventually that's where you want to end up. But as long as you've got like enough for 50% of them, your speed should be fast enough to catch most parties. So that's what we're kind of aiming for. Let's head to this town down here. It looks like the Battanians are fighting the Vlandians. And the Vlandians, if we actually control our troops, we should have a much better time against them, because our composition, the Infantry Horde, as much as it's effective against pretty much everybody, it is very effective against horses. Because their inability to sort of flatten us with a straight charge, combined with our spears, makes us incredibly deadly for them. So that's what we'll go for. So we'll join the Battanians against the Vlandians once we've squirreled up some horses. Might as well grab this one on the way. Also, I am picking up Space Marine 2 on Monday. I appreciate it doesn't fit with the theme of Bannerlord, but my channel was never supposed to be all about Bannerlord anyway. It must be more of a playthrough channel for myself. So I'll be picking it up Monday and running a playthrough alongside this playthrough. So I won't stop this one, but there will be a Space Marine one going alongside it. So if any of you are interested in the game or watching it play out, by all means tag along. That was the wrong button. Alright, 135, so we're not far off. Don't know what that means. 2? Come on. We're up to 5.2 movement speed, so we should be fine now. But again, that's like a 40k hit to our bank balance, so we are in desperate need of cash monies. Oh, Britannia's down to 1 settlement. That's rough. It does mean, though, that they should pay a fair whack for our services. Somebody's got a skill up. And it's Steward Boy. What we got? Threw away those weapons and we didn't even have the perk for it. Oh, I feel sick. Oh, Lord. So I threw away all my horses, all the armor that I had, all of the weapons and ranged weapons that I had, all of the food and materials I had, and the only thing that I got accredited experience from was the armor. Everything else was just literally just lost. Ish.
Hey?
240. Okay. A siege in a castle there, that's fine. What else is happening? Let's try and not get our heads caved in within the first 5 minutes of having our army, shall we? Right, I'm going to tell you why I go heavy spearmen and not heavy axemen. One, axes suck. Not for us, as the player, because we can obviously control our engagement range and where we hit, etc, etc. And for infantry, normal frontline infantry, axes absolutely suck. Now, the Sturgeon Spearman comes with a sword and a spear. No throwing weapons. But I don't need my infantry to have throwing weapons. If I wanted throwing weapon troops, I'd get skirmishes. So the heavy spearman, comes with a very good sword, a very big shield, and a very sharp pokey thing. And this helmet is one of the best helmets in the game, before you get into the master crafted and lordly helmet balls that they put in like 2 patches ago. So this guy's strong as a tank, can tank a lot of hits. He's getting extra armor and extra shield range from me. He's getting increased one-handed damage from me. So he's getting a lot of perks that make him very, very tough. Same for this guy. He's got a 2-handed axe. That's a different story, but also comes with a sword and some throwing axes. Very good troop to have. The axemen, unfortunately, is just subpar. Their axes often don't connect properly, and in a fight versus another elite infantry unit, you'll find yourself outmatched very quickly. I don't know why you ran to me.
What do you want, stranger?
To take your head off. Yeah, we're massively outnumbered, and this is probably going to be a boring battle, but I will fight it anyway.
On my command!
His eye is a bit rusty, innit?
Forward! Forward! Move! Infantry, move foot forward!
So as before, we'll leave them in normal formation first. They're not in, as much as it looks like they're in a square, they're not in square formation yet. They're just in normal formation, which is why you can see that the line breakers will sit at the back and the spearmen are at the front, which is fine.
Footmen, move! Move! Footmen, forward! Infantry, square formation! Infantry, square!
So once we're in like 100 meters, we'll pop them in a square.
Infantry, forward, move!
And then we'll do the slow march down to them.
Forward, move!
And now you'll see that the line breakers are now moving into the middle of the square, surrounded by the shieldmen, which is what we're looking for. There should be enough shieldmen to completely surround them. Ah, there or thereabouts. Yeah, there's 2 layers of shields in there, look.
Infantry, move! Infantry, forward, move!
So, our companions have started with their throwing weapons. The line breakers have throwing weapons. The shield bearers, the spearmen, don't. So here come the horses. Oh, missed him. That was my fault. I should probably try not to throw javelins into my own men. So the cavalry's badly damaged now. It's basically rendered them ineffective. But you can imagine, even if this was a much larger Vlandian army with many more horses, the tactic is exactly the same. We sit in our squares, they charge into us, they get all caught up in the middle, and then normally the line breakers with their two-handed axes will make short work of them. Now we are one guy down, and that's the guy that I put a javelin in his head. So they have done nothing to us, but we've demolished their entire cavalry line.
Infantry, forward, move!
And this tactic works on the Khazate as well. It just takes a little bit longer because they have to expend all of their arrows first. But I promise you, even if you're outnumbered 2 to 1, they do not have enough arrows to break your shields. So then once they're out of arrows, they'll charge in.
Infantry, forward, move! Footmen, move!
So we're going to break with our methodology a little bit here. We're going to move around the side. And if they don't commit, we're going to charge them from both sides at the same time.
Footmen, forward, move!
Somebody's shield just broke. That's the javelins from our companions that do insane amounts of damage.
Soldier,
So it only takes 3 javelins to completely shatter a shield. Yeah, they're committing.
Infantry! Attack! Infantry! Give them hell!
So there's line breakers running in from behind there. Squished. 2 dead. That's not bad. And both of them are warriors, which is the lowest class of, I think it's the lowest. Oh. Oh, how I would love to. Yeah, the warriors are our lowest class at the moment, so we lost 2 of these guys, which is fine. You know, it happens. I'm not going to bother with prisoners right now. I don't want to be dragging them around with me. We'll take the loot. How many's in this castle? 154, 195. You do not have enough bodies to take that. But you know what? That's none of my business. We can't afford to expend our army fixing his mistakes. So if he wants to get himself captured, that's up to him. But 195 is not enough to take down an army that size. Let's see if we can find another small target to pick on. Because all we're interested in is money at the moment. So we're only interested in battles that we can win. Comfortably, preferably. Like this here, there's a chance that he loses this as well. So we're gonna, but this is 90 versus 270, so we should be fine. Losses should be minimal. So we're interested in getting influence so we can keep our money coming in and going up. And gear. That's going to be a nighttime fight as well. That's going to suck. Could send troops with it being a small number. Yeah, why not? Yeah, we lost 2 again. A spearman and a line breaker. So let's replace the line breaker and the spearman. And the more we get into these heavy spearmen and heroic line breakers, the tougher our troops are, so the less that they will lose. Well, you saw that line breaker that I accidentally hit with my throwing weapon. I mean, that throwing weapon has and will kill pretty much anything. What's your speed? 3.7. Moving a bit quicker than me.
Yours is not a face I know.
I don't even know
What
who
is
you
your
are,
name,
buddy.
stranger?
Let's fight. We got just a big infantry blob. Kind of our jam, buddy. Right, what we got? Plus the relation with the nearest settlement owner clan when you clear a hideout. Plus 1 loyalty if it's your clan. Minus 25% bark penalty with lords of the same culture. Or minus 20% hiring costs of mercenary troops. Don't use them. Minus 10% bark penalty with lords of different cultures. Don't clear many hideouts this day and age, but we'll go for it. Right, we still got 5 wounded, but we should be fine.
Hear me! Footmen! Move! Infantry!
Same sitch. We'll
Forward!
head on down.
Footmen! Forward! And forward!
Take out the cavalry. And then sandwich the infantry. We haven't really got any archers, so we don't need to worry about that. It's weird. Normally, the Vlandians run quite a large amount of crossbowmen. Usually they've at least got a decent chunk of them, but it doesn't look like they've got any.
Footmen! Forward! Infantry! Forward!
I'm pretty sure that was an arrow that just whizzed past. Was it?
Infantry! Move! Move! Infantry! Forward!
I said take care of their cavalry, but they've only got 5, so I don't actually think they're going to be a problem.
Footmen! Move! Footmen! Move!
I also think shield wall might be more appropriate than square formation here, because I don't, like I say, the cavalry's not going to be a problem. Right, they do have archers. I'm not sure why they're not. They must be merged in with the infantry.
Infantry! Make a shield wall! Infantry! Raise your shields! Footmen! Move!
They should have enough shields for the front row, at least. Yeah, they do.
Infantry! Move! Infantry! Forward! Move! Footmen! Move! Move!
Oh, missed him.
Footmen!
Right, I'm running a bit of...
Infantry forward! Forward! Move forward!
Hey. Kill the horses. I'm taking more arrows than my guys are. Here we go. You're being irritating.
Soldiers! Charge! Infantry charge!
Sturgeon soldier dead off the rip. That's a bit rough. Oh, right. I mean, tag teamed. Ugh. 5 down. 2 line breakers, 2 soldiers, 1 heavy spearman. That's more than I would have liked to have lost in that situation. Decent piece of armor, that. Yeah, I'm quite concerned at us losing 5 in that, because we had the massive advantage, we played the advantage, and then in the melee we just seem to have lost more than I anticipated. What is this clown doing?
Stop there, stranger.
Who's got a point to spend? Coalbiter on one-handed. Whoops. I didn't see his point waiting to be spent there. The perks there, both of them are for party leader, so there's not really a lot to be gained for him there. Let's have a flick through and make sure nobody else has gone level up without me noticing. Nope, we're fine. Alright, let's go.
Under my orders! Infantry! Move! Soldiers! Forward!
Okay, they do have archers this time, and we started a lot closer to them.
Move! Move! Infantry! Shields up! Infantry! Form a shield wall! Infantry!
So it looks like we'll be chasing them into the woods
Infantry!
again.
Move! Foot move! Forward! Forward! Foot move!
Now, obviously, doing this kind of manual movement of your troops is a lot easier when you're on horseback and you can move backwards and forwards, and you have a slightly different view of the battlefield.
Move forward!
Is that 97 archers?
Infantry, move! Infantry, forward! Infantry, forward! Move! Move! Infantry, forward!
I'm just going to duck down, because I don't want to catch a stray in the head and be taken out of the fight straight away. Because that would suck.
Footmen, forward! Footmen, forward!
here. They're definitely taking a lot more. Group 2's taking a lot more shots than we are.
Infantry, move! Move! Infantry! Infantry, move! Infantry, move! Forward, forward, forward!
Definitely need to keep moving to box them in, though.
Soldiers! Hold fire! Hold fire!
The reason I've given the whole fire command is...
Infantry!
How close... Now we're close enough.
Hold fire! Infantry, attack! Kill them all! Kill them all!
Oh, stop it. I don't want them to attack. I want them to move.
Give them hell! Move!
See, this is one of the bugs with the new ability to send them to attack one group or another. Is it bugs out when you get so close. It's like, oh, so you want to charge him? You want to charge him? It's like, no, I don't want to charge him. Ah.
Infantry! Kill them all! Infantry!
Ah, missed him. I think my armor's too heavy for me to be chasing him down. Got one more shot. Yeah! Oh no, there's 3 of them left. Oh, one of their cavalry's still left.
Troops! Give them hell!
Support party. What's a support party? So did I lose 5 or did I lose 2? Huh. Alright, so let's do some maths here. So that's 18, that's 50, 63, that's 54, plus 11 is 65. So let's do that. Now, let's actually do it properly and gear Is that better than anything these guys are wearing? A little bit, yeah, it is. So you're already wearing that. You can wear that. You're already wearing Western Mercenary Mail, so are you, so are you. Is that better than what you've got? Yes, it is. You're in Southern already. Okay, so that Southern one's spare. Right, so we will use that to get XP. Double check I've not put my horses or anything in that. That's good. Done. And then we'll do the same thing with the weapons. Wait for all these guys to be ready before we bump them up. Army's looking strong though. $154. Am I just bad at maths? Oh yeah, there's about right. Looked a bit shy to me. Right, let's keep going. In fact, let's let our 13 wounded heal up first.
It's been a while.
We're in the woods and got the advantage, and it's not really worth my time, so send the troops in. Let's do our upgrades. Do our donations. Split's healthy enough now that we don't really need to worry too much about it being exact. Cool. You can probably take this clown as well if he comes close enough.
Yours is not a face I know. What is your name, stranger?
This is going to be messy because we've got two other parties in here with us.
Under my command! Footmen! Move! Footmen! Forward!
And these guys are absolutely nothing to do with us.
Infantry! Attack! Infantry! Charge!
What a lovely sight.
Everyone, hold arrows!
I'm saying hold arrows because I want the, if I don't, some of the line breakers will stand back and throw all their axes before they get involved, and I want them to be involved from the rip. Oh, so you do have some archers. Cataphracts coming in. Oh, he's running off. Never mind. Come on, Mr. Invading people's homes and taking them off of them. Stand and fight. Overshot that one. I'm gonna hit a friendly there. I'm gonna leave it. Didn't lose anyone. Okay, cool. I'll take that every day of the week. The reason I'm releasing them, by the way, is just so A, I get the charm experience, and B, if I want to recruit them in the future, it'll be easier, and then C, they can go and grab a bunch more soldiers, come back and fight, and those soldiers will be a lower tier because they won't be able to go and get a T4, T5 army straight off the rip. They'll go around, collect what they can, and come back to fight again. It gives us another army to fight, push their faces into the dirt, and claim the experience. So for us, it's kind of a win-win. We could do with doing a couple more fights. Then once we're at a position where all of our men are either T4 or 5 or dead, we'll go and do another recruitment round, and then we'll save up our gear. Ooh, hello. Got outrunners.
Stop there. Who are you?
What's he got? Again, very... Oh no, I was going to say very infantry heavy, but that's not infantry heavy. That is what I'd expect to see from sort of Ingolthur and people like that. So let's see what we got going on. Right, that one's a big one. So, famous commander, and it's the second perk, the plus 200 experience to troops on recruitment. That basically puts them at tier 2 almost immediately. Which means no longer do you have to send your group of recruits to face off against an enemy and lose half of them to try and get their experience up. Right, this should be interesting. With 89 archers, our best bet is to shield wall up and charge them. It's not really another way to play this. We could try and weather it, like stand in shield wall formation and weather it, but that's not going to work very well. And the reason it won't work very well is with 89 of them, they may have enough bolts to start breaking shields. Also, it could go over the shields and hit the line breakers, and those crossbow bolts hit hard. So, yeah, that's the plan for this one, is El Chargo Archero.
Attack! Footmen! Charge!
We'll leave them as they are for now, because we're miles away from them. And then we'll close the gap a little bit as we get closer. 6 cavalries, well, 10 cavalry on 1 horse archer is nothing. I'm not going to be worried about that, and 10 infantry is nothing either. I could probably take the 10 infantry on my own. So, main strategy here is effectively force the archers into melee combat. Let's see if I can kill this horse archer's horse. I know that seems mean, but it's the best opportunity I've got to stop it unless she hits a tree. Speak it into existence, I suppose. Who's that lagging behind? Who needs to go on a diet and lose a bit of weight? That looks like the surgeon. I can tell by the throwing equipment on his back, because I haven't made him any javelins yet. Come on, buddy. You can do it. Once we get to about the 150 mark. Oh, nope, I was wrong. 170 mark.
Infantry! Make a shield wall! Footmen, make a shield wall! Soldier, move!
I'm going to move those a bit more.
Forward!
Separate them out a bit more.
Infantry! Kill them all!
Yeah, they're taking too many hits here. I don't like this. I don't like how they've broken the shield wall either. The line breakers have come out front to throw their axes. And now they're getting cut to pieces. Be a surgeon with these throwing lances. Uno, stay down. How did that hit his shield on his other arm? Another trucker. Horse. There we go. Gimme. Are they running? Where's there? Is that their leader? Nope. How did that tree stop me? We lost one line breaker. That's not bad.
Is that you? Am I?
We could take in some battalion troops, but I'll be honest with you, the wildlings are okay in fighting. Is it wildlings? Yeah, wildlings. These guys, they're okay. They genuinely are okay. They're not the best though. So the main reason they're not the best is A, no spear, so limited ability to fight horses. The hooked javelins are good, so these are skirmishing infantry, so it is great to have the hooked javelins. The sword is excellent. The shield is not very good. Not for the hit points, it's got a decent amount of hit points, it's for the block area. The block area is quite small. So in your side-by-sides, you can sometimes get arrows and things passing through. The Sturgian big round shield is just better for pure area of effect blocking. But these guys are pretty cool. The Oathsworn have a similar problem in that they're not very well equipped either. I mean, this is not... chestplate's okay. They're not super well equipped. Throwing axes are meh. Bearded axes, nothing with an axe should be used. So those guys will get discounted straight away. For the same reason I was talking about earlier on. The axes, when the AI is using them, they just tend to get clogged up on things. And you can see the veteran skirmisher here as well. He has an axe, yeah, on both of them. So you'd have to put these through as axemen all the way through before you eventually get to the wildling, which has got a sword and throwing spears, which is pretty good. But again, head armor 25, that's very poor. Body armor 14, that's very poor. So body armor 32. Did I click on the wrong thing there? Body armor 53, yeah. So the body armor's okay. 14 is given to them from the pelt. Arm armor's 5. That's pretty pitiful. So they're not a terrible troop. Their main bonus comes from their throwing javelins. Especially if you've got somebody with high throwing skill and throwing perks. You can have a bit of a field day with them. But their small shields let them down. Done. Done, done, done. Done. Should get some good gear from this, because Civic's one of their best guys. Yeah, we got a hickory crossbow, that's good. So what we up to? 139, 10 wounded, 149. So we're still doing okay. Got some smaller parties knocking about here. So our whole thing at the moment is just take out the smaller groups for XP and money, and then leave the bigger fights to the actual nation. I have no interest in helping Britannia take back all of their land. What I will do is just continuously dwindle their enemies' armies to the point where they don't have any armies left. And we just saw straight away that one of their guys just switched over. Legion of the Betrayed has just left Vlandia. Oh, I think I've just seen that. Yep, it says down there, Legion of the Betrayed no longer serve Vlandians. This looks a bit ropey. Our boy might be ready to get his butt kicked. What's that? Villagers, villagers, villagers. Oh no, they're all villagers, that's fine. What are you? Caravan? Caravan. No interest in you either. You're being raided. We could do a bit of raiding. I've got a feeling as this is where the last holdout is for the Britannians, and also this is where most of the Britannians are, this is where a fight's going to happen, if it's going to happen anywhere. We got to the point now where our earnings are outstripping our costs. That's good. What a nice chunky, like 100, 110 party of Vlandians to fight with. 39's not going to cut it. If I can catch him in the woods, I can auto-resolve. Why did you stop?
It's been...
Oh, it's him again. Eh. Where are all the Vlandians? Oh. Found him. Can I get there? What's defending it? 556. Ooh. 439. Found him. Found the Vlandians. You're not going to charge him, surely not. I'm not coming with you. Don't be daft. I'm going to wait in here. See if they group up and siege this place, because they might. Yeah, I thought they would. Right, can I give instruction? I can't. We'll join the defense, though. I'm very surprised if they don't join this siege. That big army's just going to tear through what's left, isn't it? Ooh, we've got the opportunity to ambush. I think it puts me on a horse, does it? I'm gonna F5 this, because if this, like, if this sends me on an ambush, and it doesn't give me a horse, I'm screwed.
Under my command!
Oh, really? Oh, this could end really badly for me.
Soldier, you bastard! Attack! Die!
What, because I absolutely steamrolled and we get to just destroy it? I thought they're like... Is that another siege tower? It's not F2, is it?
Fall back!
Okay, that went better than I expected, to be honest.
Look at them run! We've been blessed!
Job's an adequate one. Oh, now there's a 500 coming. What have they got? They've only got a battering ram. Yeesh. This is going to be rough.
Sergeants in charge! Infantry!
Right. How many catapults have we got? 1, 2, 3, and then a ballista. I don't think they're getting in.
Infantry! Form a wall! Footmen!
As close to that gate as possible.
Move! Forward! Forward!
Plug that gap. As soon as that battering ram goes down, I'll storm the walls. That's kind of what I'm concerned about. Dude's dead already. This side might fall. There's a lot of falksmen and a lot of line breakers, but not a lot of shieldmen. How do we have 3 catapults and they're not taking down this battering ram? They're too busy shooting at the actual troops. I'm gonna go stand above the gate just in case they get the battering ram to the gate. I might be able to throw a couple of rocks over the top and finish it off. Yeah, and here's where they rush the walls. Now it's a killing game. Can we kill enough of them that they retreat? What? Not even going that way. Alright. The ballista was up here, or is it there? Right, I'm gonna go and help. remembered I got spears on my back. Oh, we're way over. Aim for the belly. See, it's hard not to get sort of concerned about the volume. Troops that are coming over the wall, coming to the wall, they're retreating now. The thing is, it doesn't matter how many they send, because they can only come up 2 at a time on the ladders. So that is a massive win for the Britannians in their war, because we've just taken, what, 1,300 plus troops off the board for them. I'm not bothered about keeping prisoners. Oh. Ah, no. We'll let them all go. I will take these prisoners now, though, because I can walk over to the town and then trade them in. Done. Done. Yeah, I know I'm over my prisoner limit. Oh, we might be in for another battle here. Yep. Now, he would have only attacked if he knew that there were more troops coming. We'll do the same thing. As ambush becomes available, we'll ambush them. With the amount of heavy infantry that we've got between the spearmen and the line breakers, there shouldn't be a situation in which we lose the walls. Saying that, though, they kept leaving that hole. Every time I moved away, they left that bloody hole in the wall, which is annoying. Right, what am I leveling up? Leadership? Calm? I think Charm's the better pick at the moment, just because I'm not really leading any armies, which is where you get the majority of your leadership XP from. Well, you join in as well. Come on. More the merrier. Huh. Why would they... I mean... Okay. I don't understand why they'd want a trebuchet. Unless they were thinking about sieging us for longer and just changed their mind.
Footmen, form a shield wall!
So this fortress is annoying because of these boulders at either side. But normally what I'd try and do is get this shield wall line basically right up against the gate to make sure there's no gaps for them to come through. Like that. But the problem is they can run over this rock. So they can just go, haha, and round the side. If these weren't here, I'd put them covering the whole gateway. And that way, if they did manage to break through, it would be an absolute nightmare for them to do so. But once again, we've got a full complement of catapults. Doubt that battering ram's going to make it halfway across the field, if I'm honest. A lot of archers. The highborn are going down quick, but I don't think it's their fault, because if you look at the volume of arrows in that wall, you can kind of get an idea for how many archers are actually there at the minute. Where's that basilisk? Is it over there? Why hasn't all the siege equipment deployed? Is it only giving us 3 for the fight? Because the basilisk was up as well. Huh, that's weird. I'm sure in the world view before we went into the battle, there were a load of catapults and there were 4 catapults and a basilisk, but now we've only got 3 catapults. Which means that battering ram has a higher chance of making it to the doors, which means I need to go and help. Yeet. Oh, not quite, but it will be there in a second. Yeet. 300 damage, we'll take it. Gonna do my part. Yeah, so now they're hitting the door. So there's 3 catapults, 1 battering ram. That never should have made it. It's got too much health left. I'm not going to be able to take it out. At least 2 more shots before it goes down. 1. Okay. Okay, now we're into a more interesting fight. I'm only hitting 1 dude. I'm gonna use up all the ammo because then these guys will run back downstairs. That doesn't look like it's struggling. Check the other side. There's no one here. Is that it? Is every single one of them coming up that gangway? That's interesting. I think that's one of their leaders there. Oh, too high. No, just a feign champion. I need to get down there. Yeet. Get out me way. I think, much like you get unlimited arrows during a defense, you should get unlimited throwing weapons too. But you don't. If I go to an arrow battle, I guarantee you I'm not going to be able to fill up my stuff. Drop the mace. Don't know where I got that throwing axe from, but okay. Now they're breaking through here. No, you're not. Let me at him. Let me at him. This is absolute chaos and I love it. That's the thumbnail. And there goes the retreat. Am I seeing that right? There's a couple of guys up there with pervasive shields. Oh, they are enemy. How did they get there? Excuse me. Going through. Excuse me. I have a legitimate concern. Oh, he's been killed. But how did he get up there? King Derhurt. You're worth too much influence, mate. I can't let you go. I already have too many prisoners. Apologies. There we go. Whoa. What we should do is put all the prisoners back, do tier count from top to bottom, take that guy, and fill up from the top down. Because they're the ones that are worth the most money. It doesn't make a difference to our roguery. You don't get any extra roguery experience for taking prisoners that are a higher level, but you do get more money. Take all those as well. Thank you. Castle successfully defended. Leave the settlement. I got some prisoners to sell, and I shall be back if they need any further help. The armies and people of Britannia are exhausted from the conflict with Vlandia and have given up the fight. Geraint must accept the terms of defeat and pay war reparations in the amount of 504,000. These expenses will be distributed among all the clans of the kingdom. The shame of defeat will cost 3,800 influence. I mean, fine, but we were kind of turning the tide there. So some things must have happened elsewhere that we weren't part of, because we won, what, 4 or 5 small engagements there? And then we defended a castle against overwhelming numbers twice. Choose which prisoners to be ransomed, because we don't want to ransom Derhurt. Oh, because we've declared peace, that he's not there anyway. Yep, damn it. 11,600, that's fine. Now we do have to stick with the Britannians until our influence runs out though, so we're kind of in a bind now. We'll run over and pick up some Sturgian troops to replenish our supplies. I wouldn't be surprised if the Sturgians declared war on the Britannians soon, because that is a big old army on the border there. That's a Britannian village, so we don't want that one. Group troops. These dudes. Thanks. I'm going to head down towards Omar, because I think the village is down here. Give me a better range of troops. Barely. Oh, not that guy. Somebody's been here recently and cleaned them out. Wait, what are they? Oh yeah, Varix and our trucks. We don't want those because they turn into horsemen. Which, to be fair, the Sturgeon horsemen are nothing to sniff at. They're decent dudes. That's fine. We'll run a hideout and then we'll call it for the day. I think we've done enough. Throw stuff, stab stuff. There you go. 8. Yeah. Chop stuff. Stab stuff. And just to show you as well, when I was talking about that perk, if we look now, 15 of those 21 recruits are already available for upgrade. And that's just because that experience, they're getting the majority of the experience that they need straight off the back. And because they have a pool of experience, so all of the experience that the Sturgeon recruits have earned is in a pool. And that pool has enough to upgrade 15. So even if I got 2, because they're both going to get that 200 experience to start with, and they pool their experience, one of them will be due for upgrade immediately. And that's how that works with that perk. So that can be really helpful, especially when you've got the +2 daily experience from your one-handed skills, and then you got your +2 daily experience from your leadership skills. It racks up quite quickly. And then you end up in a position where you're hardly ever in need of troops. I don't remember picking up 2 woodsmen, but apparently I did. Done. And ideally, the surgeon's going to get some experience from this one. I am literally just baiting javelins.
Oh, glory! Tear your limbs! Die, you bastard!
Oh, I'll just throw away my axe. That's bad. I just need to unequip that mace. I don't even know why I've still got it. Oh. Sounds like those guys are outnumbered. I'm not going to get there in time anyway. I think the surgeon guy's not getting any XP at the minute because the coal biter and Kareen just keep smashing people in the face before he can even get there. Well,
You...
jobs are good. You got one and one-handed. That helps, I suppose. Loot. 16 out of 21, that's not bad. There's another hideout to clear, but we'll leave that for now. Head to the village and top up our troops. We'll come back for the that one tomorrow. Brigand is not the one that I want. Okay, we got a soldier. That's where we'll leave today's video. Thanks for watching, guys. And again, apologies for the bit of a delay on uploads. And we will return to normal now, pretty much. And we'll start Space Marine on Monday. So with that, I'll leave you. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.